Alright, so we're live.
We are, huh?
Hi, guys.
I don't feel alive.
Well, it's late. Yeah, well, for right now. Although, I can switch it up. But yeah. Okay, hi, guys. I'm Tina. That's Evan, and that's Nathan. And we're from Kotaku. We're writers at Kotaku. Hopefully you can hear there's a lot of loud music right now. Hey. Everybody's saying hi, so say hi. Hi, guys. So we're totally prepared to talk about Sony's press conference. I'm gonna flip around. I got more Kotaku people behind me, but I'm space. Hold on, give me some space. Stop walking so fast. Okay, this is good. Okay, keep walking. Just tell me if I'm gonna bump into anything.
Okay.
So,
Look out, Glass Guardian.
well, people want to know about your pants, Evan. Evan traditionally has fantastic pants and fantastic fashion.
And I try to keep up with them in the
Yes,
pants
we all
department,
do.
but I never will.
We all do, and we pretty much all fail.
Yeah.
But okay, so Sony, there were a lot of announcements, a lot of surprises, a lot of megatons. We had The Last Guardian, which they kicked off. One viewer is talking about Final Fantasy VII, which is another one. So I guess let's start there.
I thought the Final Fantasy VII thing was hilarious because of the fake out they did. What was it?
Oh, with like the Final Fantasy babies. What was that?
Oh, well, that was
For helping
different.
us
No,
find
I'm talking
out.
about the last time they did the Final Fantasy VII
Oh,
thing, where it was like
Sorry.
they were basically making the
like Steam
PC
yeah.
version of the game
consoles.
available on PlayStation Network, which is not what anybody wanted.
So somebody said that Sony blew Microsoft out of the water another year in a row, which is interesting because I was like, oh, backwards compatibility, Microsoft's like doing some stuff now.
Well, like the backwards compatibility thing struck me as like that bothered me, and that people were like, yeah, this is so cool, and it's like, yes, you rectified a mistake. You did the thing you should have done from the beginning years later. Good job, here's a cookie.
That's true.
Like, is that really what we've gotten to at this point?
That's true, and for Sony's part, you know, obviously they had things that though people were asking for these things for a long time, so.
Yeah, the
it's
thing
true.
about
This-
backwards compatibility is that
Xbox One says, hey, what's up?
Hey, excellent.
Yeah.
The thing about backwards compatibility is that, like, when you compare it to Sony's announcements, like, at least two of those we heard rumors about, right? Like, there were rumblings about the Final Fantasy HD remake, and there was also a bit of rumbling about the Last Guardian. Like, it was still alive, which is a perennial E3 rumor, right? But it turned
Since
out
like 2008.
But again, to compare it to backwards compatibility, I hadn't heard about backwards compatibility possibly being a thing that they were going to announce this year at all.
It seemed like it would be an impossible thing, right?
Yeah. Just from an engineering standpoint, it seemed like the systems were so different that, like, even emulating the 360 software environment on the Xbox One seemed like a pipe dream. So, yeah.
But it does sort of like the backwards compatibility and the Last Guardian and Final Fantasy VII and all of that sort of unify what I think today was for this year's E3, which was like, this is the year of these people saying, you said you've wanted this stuff for a lot of years. We're actually going to like give it to you.
It's
this
so
time."
loud. Sorry for any bus noises.
Yeah, I actually just made a bus noise with my mouth. That wasn't.
That was very impressive.
But no, this is like, it feels like the year of everyone saying, here you go. Here's the thing you
The
said
thing
you wanted.
you've been wanting. We've been working on it.
So somebody's asking what was the best thing today.
Best thing today.
I mean, personally, I think it was The Last Guardian because I've been waiting for that for quite a long time.
Unpopular opinion.
Yes.
I thought Last Guardian just looked kind of alright. Like the bird cat dog thing, loved it.
It's a
Yeah.
That looked amazing.
I would call it a bird
The bird
dog.
cat dog.
I'm not sure where you got cat from. I know you were like,
Oh,
pretty
it
sure
totally
it's a
has.
griffin.
No, it totally has feline elements to it too. It's absolutely got cat in it.
you like have its personality locked down.
Absolutely. No, I know it better than I know myself. But
Let's cross the street. So, guys, to recap, we are. Oh, and that's Patrick from Lifehacker. Hi, Patrick from Lifehacker. Bye, Patrick from Lifehacker. So we also have Kirk over there and Jason in front of him. We are walking.
Kirk is doing the walking away.
Yeah, we are
credits
walking in
segment
the middle of
this.
Los Angeles talking about Sony's press conference. So yes, so back to best thing. So what was your best thing
Best thing
of today from Sony?
From Sony specifically. I don't know. I thought Uncharted 4 looked
Someone
really
says,
good.
how about Horizon? Horizon looked
Horizon?
Yeah,
fantastic.
Horizon looked,
Was a
Yeah.
Of all the
complete
games
shock.
that-
Like, we knew that Guerrilla was working on a new IP that was unrelated to stuff they'd done before, but it was a complete shock. When I was live blogging, I was like, this is about as far and away from Killzone as you can get.
Yeah.
It's great to show that they have some range, you know?
And it's
So-
also awesome. We were
Farther
seeing...
from Killzone. It could have been about yarn people or something.
Right. It's still technically.
It could have been about yarn
It
people.
was giant
Okay,
robot
wait,
dinosaurs,
Kirk,
which isn't that far.
Kirk,
But I know what you're saying.
dogs are yarn dolls. Dogs are yarn dolls. Which one trumps out?
Yarn dogs.
Yarn dogs, obviously.
Yarn dogs.
I think that I
Yeah.
am gonna take the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's fair. Do
See,
you guys
that's
wanna
what
stick
Last
around and
Guardian
talk a
should
little bit?
be. Yarn
Okay,
dogs.
so this guy's very sweet. This is Jason Schreier. He
here's
is
the thing.
resident. He's our news
Here's the
editor, and
thing.
he's resident JRPG expert, and he's
So-
very tired.
Okay, we have to cover Nintendo in like 9 hours. And I'm
Okay.
still on East Coast time where it's 3
Aw,
a.m. right now.
Because myself and Evan over there are not.
Evan is exhausted. He's like falling asleep on his feet right now.
Okay, well you guys go home.
Oh my god. I can't even like
I'm currently shivering
straight
actually,
right
and
now.
I
We've been in a
apologize for
hotel room
the
just, like,
camera shakiness
working.
quality. It's kind of chilly at night here.
Yeah, it
turns
is.
out.
Man, I would
Yeah.
say of all the E3 live streams, we at least have the realest one.
I'm
We do.
tired.
So
There's
real right
shivering.
That's how you should
Oh,
do it.
aim the
So
camera
real.
higher. Okay.
Aim the camera higher, okay. Tina's short.
I am. Yeah, I am short, so I try to do that. Okay, so best thing ever, Evan, before you leave.
I like the Horizon, but Uncharted 4 really kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like this,
really good.
like, buddy action movie that, like, it was crazy and, like, riotous and, like, just full of, like, weird, highly detailed life, like, that was just, like, exploding all around you as you drove through it. The jokes were kept on coming.
It's
It
killing
felt-
Evan. That's how excited he is about it.
Tell Uncharted 4, I love it. Yeah, no, but it was really
Someone
hot.
says Drake is a psychopath, though.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't even think about all
He's-
the melons he knocked over.
he's an amicable
He
one.
is not
Somebody's
very
gonna have to clean that
cognizant of the market people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Jason, before you go, best thing. Best thing from Sony's press conference today. What was your favorite thing from? I mean, it's obviously gonna be Final Fantasy VII, right?
No.
Or was it bobblehead Final Fantasy?
No.
Final Fantasy World.
What
I
did
don't
you
know.
like?
I
What did
wanted
you like?
Ni no Kuni too.
Aw, boo-hoo.
You know that game where you can like create your dreams?
Yeah, dreams. People
I
were
want
talking
to
about
create
dreams.
Ni no Kuni too with
You
that
can.
game.
You can create anything in that game.
You'll get to try it out
You
this
can.
week in the
Yeah.
Sony booth.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I don't know. I don't know. It was like Sony's conference was one of those things that was like, oh my god, hype. But when you look at it, like it's like Last Guardian is like, okay, whatever. And I'm not huge on that game. Final Fantasy VII won't be out for another 4 years because it like literally just entered production.
And Shenmue
And
is a
Shenmue
Kickstarter.
3 is a Kickstarter that's like gonna come out in 2 or
Which
3
will
years.
probably break its goal like
Yeah, I'm sure.
almost
by
like half.
tonight.
Sure, it'll have
Yeah,
like
right?
But like this stuff is all it's like nice to have at a press conference, but like it's never gonna come to fruition. It's not gonna like be a thing until we're like
So basically,
3
what you're
years
saying
older.
is you're very cynical and you're not excited about
Horizon was
anything.
cool. Uncharted 4 was probably the most impressive thing.
Which is kind of surprising because we've seen so much about Uncharted 4 already, but that's what people are
It's just
really
like-
excited
well,
about.
I was telling
even
Kirk
like that.
Like,
Yeah.
The
That's
Last
true.
of Us.
'Cause that
After
was
seeing
also
what they did
different
with The
right
Last of Us on PS3, it's like obviously they're gonna make something incredible on PS4 too.
Okay, someone wants us to rank the conferences today,
Oh,
which
we
like
have to?
we're not great at doing that because Kotaku doesn't like scores.
But we do like ranking things.
But we do like ranking things arbitrarily.
Like
Okay.
ranking on things.
Yes. Okay. Evan, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Rank the conferences
All of them today?
I
today.
could do it right.
Four.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
four
all
of
right.
them.
So,
Okay,
so
you two handle the ranking.
from best to worst, I'd say Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA.
Okay. Kirk.
I don't agree. For me, it was Xbox. Microsoft was the best, I think. I'm fonder and fonder of it as I think about it because it was real shit.
Why Xbox over Sony?
Because Sony was, like Jason said, Sony was a lot of promises. I think about it, I'm like, well, it's a lot of games I'm not going to play for a long time. Like, a lot of cool stuff that doesn't actually have that much to do with Sony. Like, a lot of, like, console-exclusive DLC or, like, timed exclusive stuff.
PlayStation first.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like Xbox. It felt like there was a lot of concrete stuff there. There was a lot of games that were coming out this year. There was a lot of things about it that I felt like
games that you already own.
Yeah, and
maybe
like,
from a previous system.
Right. So I liked a lot of things about that. So I wound up actually liking Microsoft the best.
Okay, so Microsoft first.
And then Sony, because the hype thing was cool and the Final Fantasy thing was cool. Then Ubisoft, then EA. EA was pretty boring, even though they had the yarn guy. They didn't have any dogs.
Well, no.
so-
The weird thing about
yarn.
EA
They had cards.
is that it had the best, like this year's best weird E3 moments. Like 3 of them in a row.
Oh,
But
yeah,
somehow
the
still
Hoop
managed.
God.
What were the best
yeah, it
moments?
had Hoop God,
Who
it
got
had
up
Yarn
to
Guy, and it had Pele. And yet it managed to
Pele, yeah.
completely lose its pacing and get super boring.
But that's part of what made it like those two things are related to one another. Like,
Oh,
it was,
certainly.
like weird shit, and they had no pacing. So.
Yeah, which is why I think it was like this necessary part of
Yeah.
the Series E3 because everyone was like hype, hype, hype.
Sure.
Okay,
like,
so
yeah.
Nathan, rank them.
Let's see, Microsoft, Sony, EA, Ubisoft.
EA over Ubisoft. Even though
Ubisoft did
Ubisoft
nothing
announced
for
South
me.
Park. They announced the South
I
Park
didn't actually play the first
Yeah, but there was so
one.
much boring
you
shit
should.
in between.
And yeah,
After that, it was
beyond
like,
that-
hey, can you go back to South Park? Because that's the only thing people are really interested in at this
Yeah,
point.
and then everything else was super predictable. And they
Angela-
didn't even have gameplay of Assassin's Creed. there.
Okay,
They
since
just had a
people are
CG
mentioning
trailer.
it, where does Bethesda rank in all of this? It was yesterday. It wasn't technically today, but
It's
where does
one.
Bethesda rank?
Above everything else for me.
Yeah.
They
It's the most games that I cared about.
Yeah.
Like,
stand
it was
alone.
all stuff I care about.
I don't
Yeah.
know though. Doom didn't really do it for me, so it was kind of like Fallout 4. Fallout 4
Nintendo
wasn't-
isn't up yet, guys. Tomorrow is
Yeah,
Nintendo
Nintendo.
and Square Enix.
So it's even harder to do a ranking because we don't even.
Yeah,
have the
it's not a
picture
full
yet.
ranking. This
Yeah.
is like ranking in the progress.
Yeah,
I would say that generally I thought today was pretty cool. And there was
Yeah.
some good
Yeah.
stuff.
Today was
Yeah,
a really neat day.
today was
It was
fun. This was a
better
good
than last
E3.
year.
Okay, out of all your E3s, where does this? Is this
Oh,
like
no.
top
Why do we-
5?
you can't do
Is this
that
like
yet.
a
That's a
top
harder ranking.
This is
percentage?
day 0. It's
Yeah,
press
but come on, we all
conference. It's
know
not
that
even
the
E3
press
yet.
conference time
These
is
were
the
good.
most
I would say this
interesting
was better than
time.
last year.
Yeah.
That's all
And
I'm
yes,
gonna get
this
out
is
of
Tina
it.
behind the camera.
Let's go to sleep.
Okay, Jason really wants to go to sleep. Jason ranks sleep number 1 through 10.
I think Ubisoft was the best conference because they have the only game that I like actually care about.
That's
Someone
very
said
Jason
No Man's
Park.
Sky looks too big.
Yeah, it does look too big. It looks like Elite Dangerous.
It's
where
funny
like,
how-
okay, I'm gonna play this for 2
Yeah, No
hours and
Man's
then be
Sky
like,
didn't
ah,
get
it's
me
too
at all
big.
this year. Like
Yeah.
last year, I was super excited about that game. This year,
I liked
saw it,
how
I was like,
real the demo was because he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, turns out this is actually a
But
really
that was
boring
also its
planet."
downfall, right? Is that like, oh, it's gonna be some more shit. that you can-
here's what I have to say about No Man's Sky, and I was thinking about this as I was watching Sean Murray
Posting
demo
spam
it.
sometimes.
Is it looks like the kind of game that you can check in and play a little bit every day for like literally the rest of your life. Like, okay, like
Yeah.
I here's another planet. I got 20 minutes to burn. Let me go to another planet and see what the deer look like on this one, or what color the sky is on the other one. I mean, like it seems like the kind of thing where like this additional idea of like a 20-hour game that you like dig in and beat over a weekend. Like this is not that kind of a game. This is the kind of game
well,
that,
and
it's like a long, ongoing drama in your life.
They
You know-
also,
yeah, sorry, go.
They
Go, go,
also
go.
added like, and they used a buzz phrase to do it. But they were like, it's for the YouTube generation or whatever. Which like I heard that and I was like rolling my eyes. But he was saying, you know, you can like go to a
You're
planet
part of the YouTube
and find
generation.
it. Yeah, but I hate myself. I've got a lot of stuff.
Evan's
going
resident
on.
old guy. He's not even
But-
that old,
I'm
but
part
he
of the
likes to be
VHS
old
generation.
But anyway, then Sean Murray went into like how you can, you know, you can find stuff on a planet and share it with people, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Like if I wanted to play the game
Sounds
completely
like
non-violently,
I don't know. The whole thing sounds stupid. I
no.
was like not convinced at all by that.
I mean,
guy. Okay, well, I think No Man's
But
Sky
if-
is the kind of game that's going to be super fascinating to cover, like our trend has been,
Kinda.
to cover after it comes out, because
Yeah.
maybe somebody discovers something
You don't have to
insane.
play
Are
with
you-
those-
no,
you don't have to
are
play
you
with those-
advertising
Elite is
Kotaku
that
on the
way too.
Kotaku
Like-
stream?
Basically.
Did that
No,
count?
I know.
Kotaku
It'll
does
be
cool things.
I feel like past a certain point with a game like that, I need a reason to keep playing. Like I'm working towards something or I'm doing something, which is
Roleplay.
actually kind
Be
of like
Geralt.
a bummer.
Geralt in
But
No Man's
what
Sky.
are you gonna be in No Man's Sky? Like
God,
the
Go
Guy,
around
you're
and
gonna be
romance
God.
all of the animals.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Not convinced about No Man's Sky. Less convinced now than I was, and I was already kind of unconvinced. I hope it's
Fair
good.
enough.
It'd be great if it was
Yeah.
cool, but that demo made me think this is gonna be too big. Like an infinite number of like weird, randomly generated planets
I mean-
doesn't really do it for me.
What are we
One of
missing?
the-
We're missing a lot of games that were announced. We covered Final Fantasy VII. We covered No Man's Sky. We
Oh.
covered Horizon.
Yeah.
Talked about dreams.
We
a
talked
little
about
bit.
Last Guardian. We talked about Dreams.
Yeah, we got most of the big ones.
Recore. People are talking about Recore.
Oh yeah, Recore.
Yeah, Recore was a big surprise.
Dog blog.
Yeah.
I didn't really get what it was. I was like doing a live blog or something and like only wrote something.
You have a core thing and you put it into various structures. And yeah, you record it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a dog.
I remember there's a dog.
Robot dog that became a robot.
Yeah, but it was still acting like a dog, so it was basically a dog from Half-Life. Which,
Yeah.
Oh, right. It grew up into a bigger dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so E3 press conferences 2015. Best
Dogs.
dog. Best dog. Which is the best dog?
The Fallout dog.
Yeah.
Why?
All that dog.
Because the part where the
I mean,
dog...
German Shepherds are clearly
because
the best
part where
kind of
the dog
dog,
is
but
panting and he does the fashion show for the dog was like
Yes.
the best part of all of E3. Like, come on, everyone.
And
it's
also at
very
one point-
super clear that.
oh yeah, For Honor.
At one point, Fallout Dog
Oh,
did
yeah.
the like confused
Yeah, we
dog
forgot
head
about
tilt,
that one.
which is the best dog emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just said Fallout dog has feelings,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that German Shepherds are the best, and this person is very true.
Yeah,
German
that's
Shepherds
true.
are
I
the
mean,
best.
golden retrievers are kind of the best, but
Later, guys.
German shepherds are cool too.
Those are drunk people.
Yeah.
No, they're game makers. They make games.
They could be drunk people too.
They're probably are. They're probably both right now.
Yeah, exactly. I also love pugs. Somebody said pugs are the best. Pugs are
Pugs are
pretty cute. They just have a lot of diseases. They have a lot of health issues.
No.
Yeah,
They're not good outer space exploration.
They would be, yeah, they'd be bad for adventuring through the
Yeah.
wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, Last Guardian cat, bird, dog, whatever Nathan decided this creature is,
Jason is doing.
I think was pretty cool.
Exit row,
I think it's
flight
a griffin.
attendant.
Yeah, Jason's
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna have to
I
take
need to
off,
get
I
out of
think.
here.
Okay.
We're gonna have to wind it down, but there'll be more to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have Nintendo and we'll have Square Enix tomorrow.
We'll
and
do a lot of Periscoping.
Yeah,
tomorrow
we'll do some. Here's
from the actual show.
We'll do some actual
Some
from the
actual
show
press
floor.
conferencing at the show,
Yeah, we'll
E3
show some Periscope,
2015.
provided our connection
Stay
actually
tuned.
works.
Well, we can just go outside of the press conference afterwards. And
Yeah, we'll try
Talk.
our best. We want to show you the show floor, but Nathan and I are gonna stick around so we can talk for a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys should go. You should go. You're tired.
Okay,
Look at
stay
him. He's
tuned.
tired. Listen,
Watch-
this is a
check out
tired
Kotaku.
Jason face.
Do not miss
Check out
Kotaku.com. K-O.
He's delirious now.
T-A-K-U.
Somebody wants you to give them a smooch. That is the best thing I've ever seen from your face. Provided from your face. That was pretty good. Okay. We're all laughing at them. Okay, so Evan is going to sleep, so say goodnight.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for reading Kotaku. Thanks for watching what we're doing, even if we don't know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing.
Most times.
And you, Kurt?
Goodbye. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, and
been real.
Jason is Jason's already halfway there. And Nathan and I are planning on seeing some friends,
Yup.
right, at this bar over here, in this hotel bar.
The Hotel Figueroa, which
Yeah.
is where everyone goes during E3 no matter what.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Do you want to walk in? Do you guys want to see what the bar atmosphere is like? Would that be very uncouth?
No, we can do that.
I don't want to
It'd
make
be,
people
like-
uncomfortable in there.
Well, I mean, they don't have to know.
People say yes. Yes, please. Okay, so you
Okay.
want to see the bar scene. Okay, so are you ready? All right, we'll take you on a little... What?
Warning, it's about to get extremely loud.
All right.
Everyone is there like they usually are.
Okay, so you go in front so people have a frame of reference. All right, it's probably gonna get loud, and if the audio gets terrible, I apologize. So this is the Hotel Figueroa, and this is where everyone goes to drink at the end of the night.
Or rather, they go to the swimming pool.
They do. There is a pool there,
And
but
come
that's
to
only
think
part of it.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone like do the whole drunken jump into or fall into the swimming pool.
I've seen it happen at E3, but not at this particular hotel. So I suppose that's a good sign for this hotel. Also, if I forget people's names, Nathan, are you better at that? Because I am not great.
Depends on
Okay,
the
so we're
people.
equally bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from your silence. Alright, so we're walking in. Here, I already recognize people. Hey! How's it going? Okay, hold on, Nathan, grab this while I say hello to people. I'm a Periscope fan.
Live on the internet?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah.
Things are good. Yeah.
Where am I aiming this?
I don't know.
Is my hand,
You're
my
not
hand
even-
was in the way.
Yeah,
I apologize to everyone.
You're doing this badly.
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah. We're experimenting with E3 this year, so sorry. So yeah, we're experimenting. So we're doing Periscope stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Is this intrusive? Do you guys feel intruded on? Okay.
That's a really fun question
I
to
just-
ask you. Shove a camera in the face and say, "Do you feel
I mean,
intruded on?"
I'm no Jeremy Hoffman with the Google Glass. So
Oh, yeah.
there is that. There is
Yeah.
that. You know, you don't even know. At least my phone is pointed squarely at
That's
you.
true. Now, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good idea. So
Also,
what does
someone
everybody
likes my
like at
Tony
E3?
That's good. You're a good person.
Everything, pretty much so far, right? Pretty good.
I hate that.
Pretty good?
I hate that question.
Oh, that's
When everybody
good.
asks me that question, I
Yeah.
just
Well, yeah, because it's the perfect icebreaker at E3.
Yeah.
I give them an RKO.
Arguably the only icebreaker.
Okay, should we
Hold the
float
camera.
around? Okay,
You gotta hold the
let's do that.
camera.
Okay, you go.
They
We're
scare
gonna
me.
float around. I'll say
Join the
hello.
party.
Okay.
Okay, so around here is where everything gets super
Okay,
inaudible.
yeah. Guys, tell me if this is terrible audio. I apologize. This is terrible audio, isn't it?
This is the entire game. Say hi, the entire
Hi,
gaming
guys.
industry.
Is this terrible audio? Can you guys hear us? Oh, terrible video. Yes, that's true.
That was my
but you
fault.
Can hear us.
I apologize.
Well, it's okay. They can hear us, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Great. So this is everybody. Good audio.
Yep.
That's
This is
Nathan.
all the people.
Hi, Jeremy Hoffman. We were just talking about you. I'm periscoping.
Oh, you're periscoping.
Yeah.
Periscoping.
Say hi.
Alright. Yeah,
Guys, say hi to Jeremy Hoffman.
Hi,
What are
guys.
you doing these days?
I am now working at Epic Games.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
previously at Game Trailers.
Yeah.
It's a
we
very
worked a lot
relaxed
with
E3.
Jeremy.
I'm not having you on my live
I
show
know, yeah.
with Jeff. It's different. It's much slower. So
That's good.
It's-
Did you bring your? So Jeremy Hoffman has very famous. The front facing. So you stand there, and I'll do it. Front facing camera audio is better. Okay, so Jeremy Hoffman has very famous cheeses. Did you bring your cheeses?
I have 3 varieties of cheeses.
Oh, what
I
are
have
the flavors?
garlic. I have sriracha, and I have gluten-free.
Well, you didn't bring it.
Because we're in so I said variety. That's why I said variety. You know what? I had this conversation earlier this week. I called it a flavor. I got it, so now I'm saying variety. So yes, but I will have them this week. It's my little E3 treat I always bring to everyone.
Everybody's very excited about
It's
cheese.
a tradition. Everyone likes cheese.
It is a tradition.
But I'm going to bed because I have to get up early for interviews.
Yes, we have many things going on.
Okay, my advice for E3, if you ever come, be reasonable night 1.
Yes.
Get a full night's sleep.
It's not even night 1 yet.
It's night 0.
It's night 0.
But okay, I need to go say hi to
so do your
Mikey.
thing.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
It is
Okay.
the Mikey Newman, who's
Yes.
apparently walking away.
Yeah,
Well, it was good.
let's float around and see other people. It's very difficult to look at people and also the camera. Nathan is going to lead the way. Oh, do you know Dave Autry?
Oh, of course I know Dave
Let's go
Autry.
say hello. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna try to.
Where did he go?
He went that way.
Where is he? Jesus Christ!
Hey.
Your hair gets longer and
That's how hair works.
what band are you in now? Fucking whatever, release your pants. Are you periscoping, Nathan?
I'm periscoping this, yeah. Do you want to say hi to Kotaku?
Sure.
Okay, say hi.
Hi Kotaku, I used to write for you. It was an okay experience. Hi Steven.
So you guys might know Dave Autry from some weekend stints with us. What are you working on now, Dave?
Still I'm VP of Gunner. You know, we make those awesome glasses. Thanks Gizmodo. And, you know, like making video games and stuff. That's kind of cool. Putting them on Steam and such.
That
Yeah.
is so good enough. You have to
How
write.
many people are watching this? Like 5.
57 right
Really?
now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
2,500 people. Buy Rise of the Triad on Steam sale, please. I need a new jet ski, like, early back.
Nathan, let's go by the light for a second. Okay,
This is a really big light.
it is. Alright, so I'm about to fix the situation. Hold
What's the
this.
situation? What are we fixing?
No, hold my phone.
Oh.
Okay, point it at you and be entertaining for a minute. I'm gonna try to fix the audio right now.
Oh, okay. I think we're getting a
Hold
microphone.
on, I got a lab. I think this is gonna work.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
We're fixing the audio. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
hang
amazing in a
tight.
second.
It's gonna be really amazing, I hope. is my first time using it. Yeah, people like your hair a lot.
Whoa, what? People like my hair?
Yeah, people have been commenting on it.
This is
Okay,
totally an
you
accident.
ready? Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, can you hear me still?
Can you hear her?
Can you guys hear me? We got a little microphone. Is this better? Yeah, cool. Okay. All right, much better. Okay. Yeah, I came equipped. Okay, hold this for a second. Okay. Great. We're gonna prepare audio 10 out of 10. Okay. This is good to know. This is a good experiment. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, strap the phone on Fallout Dog. I really wish I had Fallout Dog right now. That'd be far better. Hey, you. I'm periscoping. Can I flip the camera? Oh, okay. No, it's on me, so you don't want to come this way. Okay, yeah, you went the wrong way. We'll keep it on me and okay. Yeah, we're
talking
doing
to an
stuff.
unknown individual.
Yeah, we don't want to
Someone
say
who
their
wishes
name.
not to be identified.
Yeah. Well, we'll come say hi later when we're done doing this. I mean, if you want, you're gonna be on camera though. Yeah.
There you go.
Now you're on camera.
Welcome.
Alright, so that's. Can I say who you are? As Megan from Polygon. She lives in New York. Yeah, people are watching this. That's Megan from Polygon. Megan Farokhmanesh, who probably nobody can say your last name properly. But she and I are both Persian, so yeah. Cool. Alright, you want to float? We're going to float and do a thing, show people around, introduce people.
show people the swimming
and then we're
pool.
going to be less weird with our camera
Yeah.
setup. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll
Okay.
resume.
I'll see. Well, I'll come say normal hello in a bit. You can go. You're safe. You're good. You're good. Okay. Run, Megan.
I'll
Run.
hold her on.
Okay. So who else do you want to say hi to? You lead the way.
I'm just not
Are you guys enjoying this? Is this fun for you? Because if it's not, I can do other things. We can wait until tomorrow. Hi. Don't worry, you're not on camera.
I'm just
Okay,
trying to get through the swimming pool.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go to the swimming pool in a second, so that'll be more interesting. Alright, hang tight. It's okay. It's very crowded in here. Hey, hi! I'm periscoping. I'm periscoping. Yeah, wait, hold on, this is my lab. Hi, do you want to introduce yourself and talk about what you're working on?
Hi, this is Teddy D reporting live from the Hotel Fig. I'm working on Hyperlight Drifter, which is an independent game. And this is Tina, my co-host.
That's true.
Yeah.
They know me though. They want to know more about you. They say hi.
Hi. I'm a game designer.
They say yo, Teddy.
Yo. I live in Los Angeles. What do they want to talk about? Are they into
They'll let you know as soon as they want to
Cool.
talk about things.
So Hyperlight Drifter
looks great.
is
Hyperlight Drifter.
It's like an action RPG, like a Zelda sort of game, like A Link to the Past, if you like that. It's 2D.
Someone here is a backer. They say, how's the game?
It's great. It's great.
But you would say that, right? Right? You
I
have
guess.
to, kind
Yeah.
of.
I don't know. It's a nice thing to ask. It's going well. Thank you so much for
Retro
asking.
game?
It's a little retro. It's 2D. It is pixel art. But we think it has its own style. I don't know. You've seen it.
I have. It does look good.
Okay.
You're accurate in that regard.
Okay. I don't do the art, so I can be like, oh, the art's so good.
You can compliment it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not your own
exactly.
work. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna float, and then I'll come say normal hello.
Okay. Bye, Periscope. Have fun.
Okay.
Hugs are
Hi. No, it's cool. It's cool. Nathan has seen a buddy, so we have to pause. Do you want to do introductions? Okay, wait, take this.
camera video.
This is video
Okay,
as
cool.
opposed to
I'm good at video.
What people are watching.
Okay,
What are we talking about?
video games. Also, internet. This is Clark, aka Grimecraft.
Hello, my name is Grimecraft. I'm a human.
He makes music.
My name is Clark Nordhauser. I like video games.
How has E3 been treating you?
E3 has been really fucking great. I'm a video game DJ, and every video game that I DJ has been announced at this E3, so that's pretty chill. I'm really drunk also, so we're at the Fig right now. Listen, if you don't know about E3, the Fig is where it's at. So whenever you go, that's where it's at. But you probably will never figure out where it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, moving onward.
What are the highlights of Sony's announcement?
Oh, Sony?
Okay, yeah, what are your highlights of Sony's thing?
You know what? My highlight of Sony's conference was that the Final Fantasy VII remake was like finally announced.
Yeah, it took long enough.
Yeah, it definitely took long enough. And honestly, the most surprising thing is that they announced it there, because for the first time, Square Enix is having a conference, and I'm a Square Enix alumni. I used to work there.
Right.
And they've never had like a conference, but honestly, this year they're announcing so much that like they need one, and everything that's like kind of minor or not new has already been announced at all the other conferences. So we should be in for a really good time tomorrow at the Square Enix conference.
Yeah, here's hoping. Maybe we'll get some FF7 gameplay. No, we won't. But anyway.
Shall we roll out to the pool?
Yep. Let's go there.
We're like making our slow maneuver out there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm wasted, so that was a pretty good review. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. I work with Nathan at Kotaku.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, out of New York.
I'm Clark.
Yeah, I know. I gathered from the interview. I'll come back and say normal hellos. We're yeah.
Periscope. Oh my God, is that Periscope?
Yeah.
Wow.
It still is. It still is. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, the pool. Here, wait, take this. Talk about the pool.
It's a pool. People swim in it, presumably, though I've never seen that happen. It might be a painting of a pool. And yeah,
Fall in.
I'll try not to, and I don't think I will. Oh goodness, that is totally a person walking.
I know, it's black. It blends in with the background.
Yeah, it's a trap for people.
So let's move in a little bit. No worries, guys. Okay, alright. One. Okay. I'm not sure.
So yeah, we made it to the Figueroa pool.
Yeah, here, okay, so yeah.
That's like the
We're
main
at the
quest
pool.
objective
Here,
here.
let's do
We can
this.
do like optional. Oh yeah, we can use the pool lighting,
There we go. Pool lighting. Cool.
making us only slightly more susceptible to being pushed in.
Yeah. Although if anybody did that, stuff would go down.
Yeah, that would be
That
really
would not be
awful.
tolerated. No pushing in the pool. Not unless I was like 5, in which case that would be appropriate.
And you probably would not be at this bar.
Yeah.
5-year-olds don't usually come here.
Probably.
Except the really cool 5-year-olds.
With like fake IDs. Like really legitimate fake IDs.
And also they're on each other's shoulders and they're in a trench coat. But anyway.
Yeah. I think we should cut out.
Yep. I think it's about time for us to go.
Yeah, we should be normal people. We're like holding a camera up and everybody's like tripping on our lav mic and being like, what is this?
Which
This is
has
a
its own
bar.
appeal for a little bit.
Yeah,
like
it's
I
kinda
love
funny.
ruining stuff for people, but at a certain point you gotta move on.
Yes, that's true. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll do more. If you guys liked it, we'll definitely do more. Just hit us up. We're gonna wave now. We're gonna wave and say bye. Bye Mexico.
Bye.
Bye all other countries who are here tuning in. Bye guys, we will be safe. Oh wait, Billy Shibley!
Oh God.
Billy Shibley, he works on Destiny. Alright.
Okay,
That was a very
anyway.
brief interview. Okay, bye guys. Bye.